Hey folks, Lens, also known as Audible Agent here, doing my 5th black belt pick on video. This is the Mul-T-Lock MT5 Plus. This has 6 pins technically. The 6th one is actually called the alpha spring or alpha pin, and it sits higher than the surface of the key. So you've got this little interactive element here on the end. And when that's resting on the bottom of the lock housing, that little protrusion will push that 6th pin up higher than the surface of the key. And then the rest of the pins are sort of standard for Mul-T-Lock, pin-in-pin, key pin combination, and the associated driver. And then in addition, this has 5 sliders, which are not spring-loaded, but have to be manipulated to the right position. So yeah, this is my video of picking that. Tools I used were, let's see if I have all of them. Got this Peterson H1 hook. This was really just used to initially set all of the sliders to the right in the starting position, and then also I used this to set that alpha pin. Used an MP4 flag, so multi-pick. This was used for setting the key pins, or sorry, the drivers, saying the drivers. And then I've got an MP10 flag, and this one was used to get in and manipulate the sliders. So yeah, this is a bit of a longer video. I think I struggled a little bit with this lock just during this pick. If I remember correctly, I had to drop some pins because I think it's super easy to overset pins in this, and it's also kind of weird trying to figure out where you're at on the pin if you are manipulating the outer or the inner. Gives kind of strange feedback. The sliders I actually found to be kind of the easiest part of this, but I did get some favorable slider bitting. So yeah, I don't think there's much else to say about this. Let you get on to the video. I guess one thing to mention is that, like I said, this is my 5th black belt lock, and you know, I've got to do a 6th before I can put in my request for a black belt, and I don't know yet exactly what I'm going to do for that, but I'm trying to see if I have it on here. I am considering the Grant Plus. Sorry, just trying to see if I have that on my desk. I don't know, it's somewhere around here, but that one's a black belt level 3. So it should be a pretty serious challenge if I do end up doing that one. I don't know yet if I will. I've got some other ones I can pick from, but just in case anyone was curious, that's sort of what I'm thinking for the next one. If I don't do that, I might do some other non-ASA lock, maybe the EVA 3KS. So anyway, on to the picking. All right, this is the MT5 Plus. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and move all of the sliders to the far right. Just using a hook to do this. Okay. And then I'm going to try to set the alpha spring first. So the alpha spring is pretty annoying to try to get to. It hangs out just to the left of the pins in kind of the 6th pin location. So I'm basically trying to keep my pick straight, go to the back, and feel for a little speed bump, a little resistance from the pin. Okay, and once I felt it, I started letting off tension and pushed forward with my pick and got a little click out of it. So I think the alpha spring is set. So now I'm going to try to set the outers, and this is an MP4 flag. 1, 2, 2 is binding. Good click out at 2. 3 is binding. Okay, 3 outer I think is good. 1 is binding. Okay, click there. 2, 3, I got a little click. That might have been the inner. Same on 2. And the reason I'm only playing with pins 1 through 3 is I know those bind before pins 4 and 5. So I think we're good on the first 3 pins. I'm going to check pin 4. Yeah, I think I got like a tiny little click out of it. And then pin 5 outer, click out of that. And I'm basically looking for a false set. Oh, there it goes. I just touched 2 and got a little bit of a false set. So now I'm going to go in with this MP10 flag and set the sliders. My slider positions are far left, far right, mid left, far right. So I'm going to avoid pins 2 or sliders 2 and 5 altogether because they're already as far right as you can possibly get. So they should be good. I'm just going to focus on sliders 1, 3, and 4. I'm going to go in with my flag rested against the side wall and apply some counter rotation on the pick to try to get it to drop into the slider chambers. So, okay, I'm in chamber 1, letting off a little tension. I think I heard something drop. But I think I did get that slider into position. So let me just, yep, pin 1 outer I think dropped. So just set that again. Just checking the others. I think those are good. Okay, let's get to slider 3. So drop into chamber 1, chamber 2, which we're not doing anything with, and then chamber 3. Okay. Got some movement. I think I heard something drop again. Just gonna check. I think we're okay. Just check these pins. Just trying to keep my false set. Yeah, got a little click out of 1. Okay, let's go to slider number 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Click out of 4. Don't know if we're good or not, but let's keep going with the top pins. Okay, I think number 1 inner, I think maybe needs to be set. No, I don't know. Let's see. Let's check 2. Three. Trying to get to a point now where you get the deeper false set, which would suggest that you just have the inner pins remaining. One, pin 2. Just feeling for binders right now. Pin 3. And I have to go around those sliders that I moved into position. I'm going to double check the alpha pin, alpha spring. I think it's good. Sometimes I have to play around with pin 1 a bit more than the others because the inner pin is set higher than the outer in this one. And I don't know, sometimes that gets me a little more progress. Pin 2, pin 3 gave me maybe a little click on the inner. Pins 4 and 5 don't feel like they need to do anything. Just trying to find what's holding us up. Might let off a little tension, see if I can drop a pin or two. Oh, too many. Let's see, how far did I reset myself here? Yeah, ooh, I think I dropped all the pins. So, oh, let's get back at it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 3 inner, I think. Okay, 4, trying to get on 5 right now. Okay, I heard a click out of 5. Again, hunting for a binder or jiggling pins, see if it'll give me anything. Okay, good click out of 2. Maybe a click out of 5. Actually, can't tell if that's me just slipping off pin 2 or what. Okay, I've lit off a lot of tension now. Okay, 3 gave me a click. 5 gave me a click. 4 gave me a click. Check that alpha spring again. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we got that deep false set that we were looking for. That should mean we just have inners remaining, so I think we're close. That was pin 5 that I was jostling and got what I was looking for. 2, 3, 4. Trying to get on 5. Back to 4. 3, 2. My money would be on pin 1. Let's see. Deeper false set. Man, we're so close. Oh, deeper false set still with pin 5. 1, 2. We're so close. What is it? What's holding us up? Oh, this is so frustrating. Right there. Just jiggling the pins, seeing if I can figure out what's holding us back. I don't think it's the sliders. Not with this deep of a false set. I'm barely even touching the tension wrench right now. There we go. It's pin 2 that was holding us back. All right, that was a long pick. It's all right though, I'll take it. All right, show that this is picked. And we'll lock it back up and gut it. Okay. Let's zoom out a bit. All right, and to gut this, let's see, we're gonna need follower, some tweezers, gonna need shim just for good measure, and a pinning tray, and we're going to need to remove this back clip, which comes off pretty easily, he says. There we go. Okay, let's get the key. Get this shim in the back. And this is my 5th black belt lock picked on camera, so I have one more to go before I put in my request for the LPU black belt. So that's pretty exciting. Okay. Holding on to the sidebar. Let's see, I'm gonna let that fall out. We'll take a close look at that in a minute. Let's get the springs out. Okay, let's see. I think we'll do the key pins next. should just show that real quick. Okay. Dump that there. Okay, chamber 3. Chamber 4. Chamber 5. Come here. And then the alpha spring pin. All right, we'll get the sliders out next. Let's see. Number 1. Okay. Come on. There we go. Number 2. Three. Four and 5. Okay, let's just do a quick show of the plug. I'm going to turn on the light. There we go. So we can see what I believe is called the overmilling. So this does not catch anything like you would see in ASA locks. There's the other side. Let's see. I guess we'll get the driver pins next. And these, I'm pretty sure you need to show orientation because there's a correct way for these to sit. And I think if they were flipped around, actually, it'd make it easier, quite a bit easier. Because it would act more like just a standard driver. Okay, let's see. All right, get close. Okay, here's the first one. Whoa, getting close to getting out of frame. Okay, let me get that spring. Come on. Okay, let's get number 2. Whoa, stay on camera, boy. Okay. That spring out. Okay, number 3. Come on. Okay, let's get that spring out. Okay, I'm gonna grab another follower so we can get the other side, the notch. Let's see, set that down. Where's that follower at? There it is. Okay, so let's see. Go like this. Whoa, that's, yeah, okay, we're good. Come on. It's not wanting to go through. I think I've got one trapped. Let's see. Yep. Okay, we're gonna have to let's see. How do I want to do this? I think we can see that number 4. Yeah. Come on. I think we can see that the smaller part of the driver's sticking out. So I just want to show that because I'm hung up on it right now. Oh, actually, you know what I'll do? I'll just push it back down. I'll show it again from the other side. There we go. Okay, we'll revisit that one. Okay, so we are now viewing number 6 first. Number 6 driver, I don't think the orientation on it matters. However, I will still show what I got. But this one is symmetrical top and bottom because it's for the alpha spring. And there's a little groove halfway down the body on that one. That's what splits it kind of into, it's kind of the mirroring point of the driver. We'll see that a little closer when we do the close-up. Okay, get that spring out. Okay, number 5 is next. Okay. And then, let's see, gotta get the spring out. And that just leaves number 4. Okay. Last one. Okay. One more spring. This half moon just fell out too. That sits towards the front of the Bible. It sits right here. I think it's anti-drill protection. So let's take a close look at the housing. You can see the sidebar groove there. Okay, and then let's take a look at the sidebar. Okay. Then I'm going to, let's see, I'm trying to think of the best way to show these sliders. I don't know if I can rest them on their back or just tilt them, I guess. All right. Do a close-up here. So I think you can see you got the false gates on the sliders and then the big fat true gate. Got the outer key pins, the alpha pin, alpha driver, inner key pins, drivers, sliders. I think that's everything. Hope you enjoyed this. Sorry it's a longer video. Tried to take my time with the gutting again. Take care.